Hello everyone, today we will be discussing loop and merge. By the end of this video, you will understand what loop and merge is, the different types of looping, and how to use it in your survey. Loop and merge is a survey feature that allows you to take a block of questions and dynamically repeat them multiple times for a respondent. Example use cases include a school asking multiple similar questions to parents about each of their children, or a clothing company asking similar questions regarding different types of clothing. Please note that loop and merge is turned on and off for an entire block, so you'll want to be sure that all the questions you want to loop through are in one block. Let's head over to our survey builder and take a look at the different options we have when incorporating loop and merge into our survey. In order for us to loop based on a question, we need the question we're looping off to be a multiple choice question that allows multiple answers. In this case, we will be asking the respondent which of the included sports they watch and using their answers as the fields in loop and merge. This second block has questions that are missing the specific sport they are inquiring about. Here, we will pipe in the specific fields from loop and merge. Let's click on the second block, select loop and merge, turn on loop and merge, and click loop based off a question. Once that's done, let's select our question and choose the selected choices option. This will pre-populate the fields for the first column, and if we wanted to ask more specific questions about each sport, we could add more fields. In this case, let's leave the field alone, randomize the loop order, and click Save. Now, all we have to do is add the pipe text in each question in the second block. To loop based on a number, we have this text entry field here, where we've added answer validation to make sure the answer is greater than or equal to 1. Then, we click on the following block, turn on loop and merge, enable loop based on a question, select the text entry question, select the answer choice, and set a max number of loops. We'll set our max to 10 and fill in all of the numbers in field 1. If we want to add the ordinal indicators, we can do so in the field 2 column and click Save. Now, all that's left to do is add the two pipe text fields in the question, field 1 and field 2, and preview the survey to ensure that it loops as expected. Just as expected, we get the exact number of loops as answers selected in the first question. And in the last block, we get the number of loops based on the text entry answer along with the correct ordinal indicator. And that's it. Thank you for learning about loop and merge with me today. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments below or make a post on the Experience community. I hope to see you there.